Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. Mama taught my teenage dreams. No, it's nothing wrong with me. The kids are all wrong, the stories are wrong. Heavy metal broke my heart. Come on and let me in. Bruises on your thighs like my fingerprints. This is what to match. The darkness that you felt. I never meant for you to fix yourself.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the NWL's presentation of WrestleMania. It is the granddaddy of them all, the biggest spectacle in sports entertainment, and it is all live for you here tonight. I'm so excited. We have a huge card on docket for tonight. A lot of big-time matches. You've seen the previews for most of them here already. We've got a couple more surprises coming as well. It is going to be an awesome night of action. I'm looking forward to it. It's all capped off by our main event here tonight. The NWL Championship is on the line as Carnage faces off against Vincent Andolini one more time to try and get his hands on that prize. It is going to be a great night of action. We're going to get started here with a little bit of 3-on-2 handicap action. It is Wade Barrett and Cowboy Keith versus El Generico, Hiroshi Nakamoto, and Lamar Henderson. Alright, here we go with our first match of the night. A little bit of 3-on-2 handicap action in this one. Standard tag team rules apply. You have to tag in and out, no matter if you're on the team with only 2 or the team with 3. But it's going to be a fun one. Cowboy, Keith, and El Generico starting off. Keith, of course, teaming up with Wade Barrett. Generico with Lamar, Henderson, and Hiroshi Nakamoto. They're, as you saw during the entrance, calling themselves the New Crew now. Always good to have a name, always good to show some team spirit. Because they were showing a lot of spirit there, looking like they were having fun coming down the entranceway. And why not? It is WrestleMania, guys. Hell yeah. The grandest stage of them all. The biggest event of them all. And it is all here for you tonight. We have a great show. I'm so looking forward to a lot of great matches, including this one as Generico, Henderson, and Nakamoto are looking for a little bit of revenge on Cowboy, Keith, and Wade Barrett. The last confrontation between these guys. That's what this is being billed as. For pretty much the past, season, these guys have been at each other's throat. Cowboy Keith been trying to beat up all the new guys coming in that we had last season. Wade Barrett eventually got onto the bandwagon, started going after them as well. Finally, Generico and Lamar decided to kind of team up and try and take these guys on. And then, as you see, Hiroshi in the ring right now, he decided to team up with them as well. That brought about this match, and it is the final one. Barrett and Cowboy Keith making a final stand, trying to teach them a little bit of respect, while the New Crew trying to prove that they deserve to be here, and they've always deserved to be here. Nice flip there by Hiroshi. Nakamoto with an arm drag. Spinning arm drag as he was flying all over the place before taking Cowboy Keith down there. Should be a very fun match to start things off. As you can see, Hiroshi got a little bit of faster style, high octane pace, but Cowboy Keith able to mix it up pretty well if he needs to, delivering that kick to the back of the head of Hiroshi. And now Hiroshi's got him down on the ground and using his feet to take Cowboy Keith out, including one huge one right to the head. Now some innovative submission style from Hiroshi. Seen him use this a couple of times. Very intriguing every time I see it, I gotta admit. It is not your normal submission hold you would be expecting. Cowboy Keith though has had enough of the action tags in Wade Barrett, but Hiroshi tagging in Lamar Henderson, and now the two brawlers are going at each other. Lamar gains the upper hand temporarily here. Wade Barrett, known for his brawling style, especially in England when he get into many bar fights. Use those educated hands and just smack people around. Lamar Henderson's not afraid to start smacking people around either, though. He will bring it straight to Wade Barrett, and I think that's why Hiroshi tagged him in. He's more of the powerhouse of the group, although he gets hit with a neck breaker right there. Some nice chain wrestling. As the two break up and have to reset, try and figure out ways to beat each other up some more. Bad miss that time by Lamar Henderson as he completely whiffs on a possible clothesline attempt. Instead he picks up and suplexes Wade Barrett. The New Crew so far is looking pretty impressive. They beat down Cowboy Keith pretty well, and that's why he tagged in Barrett. Take a little bit of a load off. And again, it is a handicap match, so there are 3 of those guys compared to just 2 of Barrett and Keith. Even if 1 or 2 of them get beaten down, they've still got a 3rd one that they can turn to. So Generico gets tagged in by Lamar Henderson. Double clothesline takedown then by them against Wade Barrett. Barrett needs to dig deep and find a way to kind of regain control of this match for his team. They've kind of been on the defense so far, kind of backing up, not getting much offense going. There's a little bit right there with a neck breaker. But El Generico regains control almost right away as he delivers a kick right to the side of the head. Now picking him up and slamming him down. El Generico showing some strength that he has in that one. Then some agility with a standing moonsault off the springboard splash. Off the ropes, El Generico splashing down on Wade Barrett, then picks him up and flops him down. Starting from bad to worse for Barrett and Keith right now as El Generico has complete control of this match. Barrett's in trouble. He might need to tag out to Cowboy Keith pretty soon himself. Get a fresher man and body in there. Although it's going to be hard for them to compete with the fast-paced style of El Generico and even Hiroshi. Lamar's a little bit closer to their style of the brawlers, power moves. These guys are fast-paced, high-octane guys, man. Once they get going, once they start running the ropes, there is almost no way to stop them. Although Keith is going to try. He's a former NWL champion, the very first NWL champion. He did participate at WrestleMania last year, facing off against the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Oh, beautiful double team move there, tagging in Wade Barrett, then lifting up Generico for a seated senton by Barrett. Generico could be in trouble here. That was a beautiful move, and he might have gotten knocked out from it. But Lamar comes in, breaks up the tag. Gets back out of the ring now as Generico, he really needs to make a tag, and he does. Hiroshi Nakamoto is in now. Good tag team wrestling there. Generico got taken out by Barrett and Keith and was wise enough then to get him to the corner and tag in Hiroshi. As now he gets his turn to go after Wade Barrett in this one. Oh, beautiful Hurricanrana there by Hiroshi, taking down Wade Barrett. A little rake to the eyes might give him a little bit of an advantage. Oh, Lamar's grabbed Barrett. Lamar grabbed Barrett and allowed Hiroshi to hit him with a headbutt. Beautiful headbutt there as Wade Barrett getting up to his feet, wobbly feet, and goes for the pin. He could pick up the victory for his team, and he does. Hiroshi Nakamoto picking up the victory for his team. And the new crew is victorious in this one against Wade Barrett and Cowboy Keith. Finally getting some retribution, finally putting down their rivals, taking care of business, gaining the victory. It's gotta taste so sweet, especially at WrestleMania. A great match to start off tonight here, ladies and gentlemen, at WrestleMania, and I can assure you that every other match on the card here tonight is going to be just as good, if not better than that one. It's the grand day of them all. You're trying to gain some momentum, trying to make a name for yourself by winning at WrestleMania. Why wouldn't you put everything you got into it? We'd like to thank Fall Out Boy for their song, Centuries. It is the official theme song for WrestleMania here. You'll be hearing it throughout the night during all these little promos in between matches. As we now get set for our next match of the night, it's going to be a fun one. The first of our title matches here tonight. The NWL Intercontinental Championship is on the line as Steve Smooth finally gets his one-on-one opportunity against the current champion, Agent Smith. A lot of bad blood between these guys. Smith actually attacked Smooth a couple months ago, won the title that Smooth was going to try and win. Now he gets to try and settle the score and take the title away from Agent Smith. Alright, the NWL Intercontinental Championship is on the line in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Smooth versus the current champion, Agent Smith, duking it all out to win that treasured golden championship. One that Spider-Man, Carnage, CM Punk have all held around their waist. Agent Smith currently, Steve Smooth vying for it. It is going to be a great match between these guys. Whenever championship gold is on the line, it always becomes that much bigger of a match. Although, to be honest, with these guys, as you can see, Steve Smooth throwing Agent Smith halfway across the ring and enjoying every minute of it. It actually doesn't require the gold for this match. There is enough bad blood and hatred between these guys to just have a match by itself. So we're going to give you a little bit of a backstory here. At Extreme Rules this past year, Steve Smooth was scheduled to challenge for the title against CM Punk. He was found unconscious backstage in the locker room. No one knew what happened to him. About a month later, he returned and revealed that it was Agent Smith that attacked him. Smith was actually then scheduled to replace Steve Smooth in that match, and he actually won that match, beating CM Punk for the title and holding it all the way up until here. Smooth was able to beat CM Punk at the beginning of the month, finally earning his chance at getting a one-on-one rematch with Agent Smith, and he is making the most of it right now. As you can see, just going right after him. Punches, suplexes, throws, slams. Taking all the shots he possibly can at Agent Smith, wanting to try and make him suffer in this one. You see, the Intercontinental Championship, that's just a prize for Steve Smooth right now. That's what he gets for winning. What he does in between when the bell started and when the bell will signal the end, that's all the fun for him. He is looking to make Agent Smith suffer, to make him hurt, to make him pay for knocking him out of the championship picture earlier in the year. This could have all been time that Steve Smooth was champion. These could have been great matches that Steve Smooth was putting on as the champion. However, Agent Smith weaseled his way into the title picture. He also weaseled his way out with the title at Night of Champions. It was a triple threat match. Smith defended it against both Smooth and Punk. Smooth was just looking to win it. He had just hit his finisher on CM Punk. But Agent Smith came into ring, threw him out of the ring, and then went for the successful cover on Punk to retain the title. As if there wasn't enough reason for Steve Smooth to go after Agent Smith in this one, we'll just keep heaping it on right now. And Steve Smooth continues to heap it on Agent Smith right now. He is just going full throttle, no stopping. He delivers the kick right to the face. More like a stomp, actually. And there's a couple kicks. Two of them now locking up in the center of the ring. Steve Smooth gains control there, wrenching the arm around, going after Agent Smith, who throws him into the ropes and backs away. This has not been a very good match for Agent Smith, as he's going to the outside, gonna take some time to try and rethink his decisions, but Steve Smooth not allowing him much time, goes right after him on the outside there and delivers a face buster to the thinly padded floor. This is not the usual Agent Smith. Something seems a little bit off with him. Either that or Steve Smooth is just really aggressive here. Smith has not been able to seem to get into his rhythm. He's not been able to really gain any momentum in this match, as Smooth has basically controlled it from the get-go. We could be looking at a new Intercontinental Champion here if Smooth keeps things up like he is. Needed a gut. Now running forward and delivers a huge kick right to the side of the head. Boot met skin, and it was not a friendly confrontation. Delivers a kick in the corner. Now setting him up, Steve Smooth measuring him. Drive-by boot to the seated Agent Smith. Now gonna just show off a little bit. Does it so well. Steve Smooth in control of this match right now, and has been pretty much the entire time. Agent Smith, he really needs to get his stuff back together, and that could help him right there as he slams Steve Smooth down to the mat. Hasn't had much momentum in this match. He needs to turn that thing around really fast if he wants to retain his championship. He should have figured Steve Smooth is going to come all out here tonight. Going to be looking for revenge, looking for a pinfall right now. 1, 2. No, Agent Smith is able to kick out of it. I have no idea why Agent Smith is not being more aggressive right now. Smooth sure as hell is. He should be trying to match that intensity, match that aggression. Because if he doesn't, he's going to find himself on his back with a 3 count being counted. He could possibly see his championship slip away from him if he doesn't act fast in this one. Trying to fight back a little bit right here, but he's just been keep going for those submission holds. That's like the 4th or 5th submission that Agent Smith has gone for today. I can understand if you've beaten down your opponent a little bit more, but so far he has not really gotten any offense going at all. And at WrestleMania, that is not something you want to see, as Agent Smith once again ending up on his back. Steve Smooth telling him he's going to be staying down for good here, but Smith able to reverse it. Nice job by Agent Smith, reversing, kick to the gut. Now he's got him up, and he goes and hits the red pill. Red pill by Agent Smith as Steve Smooth now rolls out of the ring. Maybe that's what Agent Smith needed to get himself back into this thing. Hit the red pill there. Wasn't able to go for a cover though, as Smooth was able to wisely roll out of the ring. But now Agent Smith with a couple shoulder blocks in the corner. And now just whitewashing his face up against the turnbuckle. This is what he needs. This is what Agent Smith needs. To gain some momentum, use some hard-hitting action that he is known for in this match. Needs to find a way to take out Steve Smooth. It's a clothesline and then running bulldog in the corner there. Now goes for a submission, armbar. It's not enough though, as Agent Smith is able to break out of it pretty easily there. Oh, green mist right to the face by Steve Smooth, but that doesn't seem to affect Agent Smith. Again, he does have glasses, so I don't know what you were thinking you were going to do there, Smooth. He's got glasses on. It's not going to get in your eyes when you got some glasses. Helping to protect you is now going for a very unique submission. Steve Smooth looking to make Agent Smith tap out. The ultimate disrespect that would be to win the title by tap out. But Agent Smith wise enough to get out of there. Not going to lose it just yet. Although a kick to the gut, off the rope, scissors kick by Steve Smooth. That might have something to say. As now Agent Smith crawling back to his feet on unsteady feet. Steve Smooth turning him around, hits the cutter. Could be going for a pinfall here. Yes, he does. Looking to win the title, win the championship. He does. He does. Steve Smooth. Steve Smooth. Oh my God, Steve Smooth has just defeated Agent Smith to win his first championship here in the NWL. After all the months, after all the trying, he finally gets his one-on-one shot for the title against the man he hates the most. Agent Smith gains some retribution for that attack backstage and gains the NWL Intercontinental Championship. So our first championship match of the night here, ladies and gentlemen, ends with a changing of the guard. The NWL Intercontinental title now goes into the hands of Steve Smooth, and that's gotta feel so, so good. Not only did you win the NWL Intercontinental Championship, You beat your rival, but you did it all on the grandest stage of them all at WrestleMania? Oh my God, that's the Triple Crown right there. That's the trifecta that very few people accomplish. But Steve Smooth just did it. He's got to be on cloud 9 right now. Congratulations to him. Well-deserved victory over the Matrix Man. We're going to continue the action here, though, with another heated rival. It's Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Cervantes. Cervantes was tired of playing second fiddle to Rey Mysterio in their tag team, tired of losing with Rey Mysterio as a tag team, and so he has decided to strike out on his own and will put the final nail in their friendship coffin here tonight as he tries to ultimately humiliate Rey Mysterio and ultimately beat him once and for all in this match. Here we go, Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Cervantes, one-on-one action. The culmination of the feud that's been brewing between these guys over the past couple weeks. Dominic Cervantes, tired of living in Rey Mysterio's shadow, playing second fiddle to him as part of a tag team. And also, like I said, tired of losing as a tag team. He stated, we never really got a shot at the NWL Championship. Never really got a shot at becoming the tag team champions. We always were losing to other teams. It was sickening. He was tired of it. And so he has said that he has decided to strike out on his own, be a singles competitor. And I kind of like that. I think he's a very talented wrestler. I think he's got a unique style. And I think that he can only get better by being on his own. No disrespect to Rey Mysterio. I know everyone loves him. Everyone seems to now hate Dominic for what he did to Mysterio now, but sometimes you gotta go your own way. Sometimes you gotta, realize that what you're doing isn't getting you any farther along, and you gotta just look at it and be like, do I really want to continue doing this? And Dominic did that, and he said, no, I don't. You can see he's got a new look, new attitude, and is looking to make a new start for him after hopefully beating Rey Mysterio here tonight at WrestleMania. I mean, that would be the ultimate goal for him, Finally get rid of Rey Mysterio, get rid of all the extra baggage, and just focus on himself and doing what he does best. going to be an interesting match between these guys. Mysterio, high-flying luchador wrestler, goes off the ropes, off the turnbuckle, just runs the entire ring at a high pace. Good reversal skills as well. It's going to be fun to see if Dominic has learned anything from him when he was tag team partner, if he kind of knows what he's going to do at any given moment. Dominic isn't a full-on luchador. I mean, he is. He'll springboard off the ropes and everything just like the rest of them, but he also is not afraid to start duking it out. He'll throw some punches. He'll pick you up and slam you down. It's a nice blend of style that he has. Just gotta see if that blending of style will be able to net him a victory against Rey Mysterio here tonight. It's gonna be an interesting one between these guys, for sure. Mysterio grabbing the arm but gets reversed, now caught in a headlock, and then head getting bounced off the knee of Dominic. As you can see, that's not very luchador-y. That's just brute strength and power. Man, just take your opponent's head and just bash into your knee. No finesse needed. Just brute strength and power, man. And now Rey Mysterio bouncing off of Dominic Cervantes in the corner in a very, if I do say so, a very disrespectful manner. I mean, there are children watching this show, all right? That is not a very nice move to be watching, I gotta say. Kick to the gut. Dominic once again slams him down with a sunset flip. Dominic will now take a moment to breathe on the outside. Pacing back and forth, trying to get his head probably back into this match. Mysterio just waiting. He's fine with taking a count-out victory over Dominic. Victory is a victory as Dominic now comes flipping back into the ring and goes right after Mysterio. Kick to the head. Maybe Dominic's got his head back in the game. Enziguri kick. You could hear the smack from that one on the mask of Mysterio. Dominic catches a kick. Leg drags him down. And the two of them going back at it in the center of the ring. Reversals, switching it up. And finally an elbow delivered to the back of the head of Dominic Cervantes. Rey Mysterio always used to be in the underdog in a match, being the littlest man on a roster, although he is a former world heavyweight champion with multiple promotions such as the WWE. He's won many titles overall in his career. Hasn't won any here in the NWL, and that's part of the reason why Dominic's upset that they haven't won any. I don't know if Rey's the underdog in this match as he gets taken down with a nice Hurricanrana off the corner there. Going high red and misses. Dominic crashing and burning as he tries to take Mysterio out, who was able to roll out of the way. Saw it coming. That's the advantage of facing off against another luchador. They know your moves. Not only that, but also a former tag team partner of you. Takes Mysterio down once again. Dominic going off the ropes again, and this time he hits it. Splash right down to Mysterio, and a second one. Back-to-back splashes off the ropes. It's Dominic Cervantes now looking to put Rey Mysterio away with a DDT there. Double arm DDT. Mysterio not going down without a fight, gets right back up and right back into the action here. Dominic's got to stay on him right now. He's hit a couple great moves, a couple splashes off the ropes, a DDT, got to follow that up. Cannot let Rey Mysterio catch his breath, cannot let him get back into this match like he is doing right now. If you allow him to gain momentum, allow him to run the ropes, you're going to be in for a world of hurt as he is not going to slow down. He's just going to keep going and going and going. He's like the Energizer Bunny in the ring there. All right? Despite his age, despite his experience, just when you think you got him down, he just comes right back at you. Keeps going and going and going. Oh, and Dominic going off the ropes. All or nothing move there, and he got the nothing end of it. Once again, Mysterio rolling out of the way on the outside, saving himself from a potentially very painful experience. And that one took a lot out of Dominic. You can see he's holding his ribs right now, as I think he landed very, very awkwardly on the thinly padded flooring out there. I mean, it's one thing if you land on an opponent, but he landed on nothing. Once again, Mysterio now tossing him off the ropes, and he goes flying, and he hits it though. He goes flying off the ropes just like Dominic, but he hits the elbow drop. Dominic Cervantes is in big trouble right now. Rey Mysterio has regained control of this match. The momentum is all with him, and he is looking to put away his former tag team partner once and for all. Drop kick right to the seated face of Dominic. This is what you get. You betrayed your friendship, betrayed your tag team partner, attacked him. What did you think would happen, Dominic? You thought Rey Mysterio was just going to play nice? You thought it was going to be an easy walk in the park? Not so much. Oh, beautiful move there by Dominic, driving the face of Rey Mysterio right into the mat. Off the ropes, Dominic, scissors kick. Scissors kick to Rey Mysterio off the ropes. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Another one. Another scissors kick by Dominic to Rey Mysterio. Focusing now on the head, it seems like, of Rey Mysterio. Trying to get him a little bit woozy. Trying to have some double vision issues there. It's not a good thing for someone who's high flying. If your equilibrium is all messed up, you're not going to be able to do much. Going for a pinning attempt. Dominic able to reverse it. Goes for one of his own, but rope break by Rey Mysterio, and they will settle for wrestling once again. Rey Mysterio almost got a victory there with a small package roll-up. Dominic Cervantes was able to reverse it into a pin of his own, but Mysterio grabbing the ropes, and now both men at the top rope. Dominic flipping Mysterio down. Beautiful move, puts the high-flying luchador down on the ground. Dominic now, punch, kick. He's looking to put Rey Mysterio away, jumping in, up, and down goes Rey Mysterio. Beautiful one, pinning attempt. Dominic cannot get it. Rey Mysterio just kicks out. Beautiful one by Rey Mysterio, just barely kicking out of that pinning attempt by Dominic Cervantes. Although it could be the end here. Another face buster right into the mat by Dominic to Rey Mysterio. The masked man with a zigzag. Zigzag by Dominic Cervantes. Goes for the pin. Mysterio's in trouble. Can he kick out again? No. No, he cannot. So a great match by both men. High-flying action, crashing and burning on both sides of it. Just when Dominic has control, Mysterio regains it, only for Dominic to take it right back again. In the end, though, Mysterio put up a valiant effort, but was just a little bit too little too late. Dominic gained control at the end, didn't let up, and gained the victory, putting the official end to his friendship and partnership with Rey Mysterio. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have an impromptu match here at WrestleMania. As you heard, Chaz Parker and Sting both were not scheduled to compete here tonight, but Chaz said he wanted to come out, wanted to air a little bit of grievances. He knows it hasn't been his year, which is actually true. I mean, last year, he was always kind of flirting with the NWL Championship, finally got his opportunity, finally won it, only to lose it last year at WrestleMania to the man he's in the ring with right now, the Royal Rumble winner from last year, Sting. Said that's where it all kind of went down, and he's looking to rectify that, fix the mistake from last year, and try and get back on track. And so the way to do that, call out the man that you lost the championship to, the Stinger. Might not be the best idea, but it's an idea nonetheless. It's now Chaz Parker and Sting going one-on-one, a rematch from last year's WrestleMania. No title on the line this time, but it will still be a fun match, no doubt, between these guys. Always a fun match when these two compete against each other, as Chaz driving the head of Sting into the mat right there. These guys have had classic matches with each other, starting with last season at Over the Limit and Money in the Bank. They competed in singles competition, Sting winning both of those. They eventually faced each other, I believe, if I remember right, I think they were the last two competitors in the Royal Rumble last year. Sting eventually winning it, eliminating Chaz Parker. Then, of course, him and Chaz faced off at WrestleMania for the title. Sting won. Sting retained it the following Over the Limit this past season. And now they get to add another chapter to their long storied rivalry here tonight. It's gonna be fun. It's already been fun, as Chaz using some well-placed kicks there, only for Sting to reverse them. Both these guys know each other so well. They faced off so many times. They've hit moves on each other so many times. Oh, beautiful power slam by Sting. Another fun fact that you guys should know, for all the times that they have faced each other at a CPV, which I believe is about 4 or 5 now. This one I believe is number 6. Guess what? Chaz Parker has never been able to beat Sting. He's gotten close. He's done the best he can many times. But the Stinger has always been able to best him. Chaz has always fallen just short of his goal of beating Sting. Can he find a way to turn that thing around again? He said that the loss to Sting last WrestleMania, losing the title to him at WrestleMania, was what began his downward spiral. He's looking to try and rectify that here tonight, try and exercise that demon of the loss to Sting. However, how can you exercise that loss when every match with Sting has been a loss? He needs to dig deep, find a way to come out on top against the Stinger right now, going for a submission, try and wear him down. It's a good strategy. Fortunately, Sting's well-placed knees get him out of it. Chaz, though, has some well-placed kicks that he can utilize on the stomach and chest of Sting, only to get his legs taken out. The Sting going right at him, delivering a spine buster in the middle of the ring. Puts Chaz down, and the Stinger has gained control of this match. This is what we were talking about. Sting has always found a way to come out on top against Chaz. He has yet to been able to beat him at a CPV, and I don't know if he's going to be able to here. Float over DDT by Sting, and he now has control, completely control of this match. Chaz is in trouble. He needs to find a way to gain the victory. He wants to show that he is a better superstar than this. Right now, though, Sting has his number just like he always has. Chaz wanted this. He called him out. It's time to put up or shut up, Chaz. You gotta regain control some here. That could be a good way to do it. Lifting up Sting and then toss him down into the ground. That'll help. That will help gain some momentum in this match. Couple well-placed elbows will too, as Chaz now on the outside apron, jumping over, but he crashes and burns. Sting, wise enough to see him coming, rolls out of the way and avoids it. Now delivering a drop kick, puts Chaz in the corner. Chaz though is able to kick out, and Sting will go right back on him. Good wrestling there, don't allow him to get any time, no breathers. Sting delivering another drop kick off the ropes. Chaz can't get anything going, tries fighting back, gets locked in a headlock. Takes down Sting, goes for a submission now. One more time, but Sting once again able to break out of it. Chaz has hit a couple good moves, but it's not enough, I don't think, to try and get a submission victory over the Stinger. He's done the best he can right now, but Chaz now with Sting up on his shoulders, he hits an F5. Chaz with an F5 to Sting, who wisely rolls out of the ring. That's a huge turning point. That is a huge turning point. Just when I thought Chaz Parker was down and out, possibly going for a 5th or 6th loss to Sting, and Chaz hits a huge F5 to regain control of this match. Goes for another submission now, trying to get a tap-out victory. That would be one hell of a way to make a statement to beat the Stinger. If you get him to tap out. Chaz Parker looking to do that right now, but Sting tossing him into the corner turnbuckle. Chaz now on unsteady feet, but it might have just been a ruse as he turns around and goes right back after Sting. Chaz catching Sting, but he gets caught in an armbar takedown. Sting has control of this match right now again as he hits another spine buster. The Stinger gaining control right now, picks him up, could be going for a Scorpion Death Drop, but Chaz was able to reverse it. Chaz saw the Scorpion Death Drop coming, reversed it into a suplex of his own. Wow, that is huge. Chaz Parker, never mind what I said at the beginning here, he is right now putting up. He called out Sting, and right now it has become a great match between these two. Sting doing anything and everything he can to try and win this one, but Chaz staying in it, keeping his eye on the prize, which is a victory over Sting here. This guy just keep with it. Don't lose focus. Don't lose focus. And F5. And F5 by Chaz Parker. That's how you don't lose focus. You go for the kill. You go for the kill right there. Sting in trouble. And it's over. It's over. Sting has fallen to Chaz Parker. The first victory Chaz Parker has had against the Stinger. A huge one. A huge one. It wasn't for the championship like it was last year, but he rectified that mistake from last year. He got his revenge. He proved he could do it. Chaz Parker has finally beaten Sting at a CPV. And with the victory now, Chaz looking over the fallen Sting, extending his hand out to him. Great sign of respect there. Chaz Parker and Sting have a great amount of respect for each other. Shaking of the hands ends this one. Chaz Parker gets to celebrate in the ring for his victory.
You think you know?
Alright, here we go with another impromptu match here tonight at WrestleMania. This was not scheduled to be on the card, but we're bringing all those superstars out for this one. As you can see, Edge is facing off against Corey Mills, the Rated R superstar, and the Surfer Dude duking it out. This is actually the first time that these guys have competed in a ring against each other. So it should be a very interesting match to see which one of these guys can pull out the victory, which one of their styles will help them come out on top in this one. Corey Mills, more of the straight-on approach, just goes right after his opponent, and as you can see, tries to deck him with huge blows right to the gut, like he did a couple times to Edge there, while Edge is a little bit more sly with his approach. A veteran uses more of that cunning approach to things. So it should be a lot of fun to see these guys go up against each other. Also going to be interesting to see how Edge does in this match. He is coming off a couple injuries. Seems to have gotten more and more injury prone recently. Got knocked out by the Devil and Batista just recently. Was unable to defend Rated RKO's tag team titles in a match. Spider-Man had to take his place and they lost the titles. Those championships will be on the line in our next match. Randy Orton and Triple H as part of Evolution facing off against the champions, the Devil and Batista. I'm looking forward to it. It's supposed to be a very good match between them. Just like this match is looking like a pretty good match between these guys. Edge breaking up the count as he gets into the ring, comes back out to get a little bit more of Corey Mills, who delivers a beautiful backstabber there on the outside. Backstabber hurt Edge, but I think landing on the thinly padded floor probably hurt Mills a little bit more. Probably wasn't the best solution to do on the outside there, but instead goes with an elbow up on the apron and a nice leg drop there. Ref's at 7 there, he counted, but Mills got back in the ring, and so we will continue on inside here. Edge picking him up and dropping him. Beautiful suplex there by the Rated R superstar. No, we never really got an opinion from Edge as to, Orton going with Triple H as a tag team partner now. Edge kind of out by himself here after being knocked out of action for a couple weeks. Lost the tag team titles without even being a part of the match. That no doubt has to hurt, and not even get an opportunity to try and win them back. It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Edge is a great superstar, though. I'm no doubt he's going to bounce back. Corey Mills has been trying to make a name for himself here. This past season, we signed him on. It's looked pretty impressive. He's taken out guys like Shawn Michaels in a couple matches. Chaz Parker, he's been able to beat him at every encounter at a CPV that these guys have met with. Nice running knee to the face of Edge there. And now Corey Mills is going to show off a little bit to the crowd. Always egotistical, always full of himself, and always looking for a victory like he is in this one. Mills, though, pushing Edge away, not allowing him to really gain any momentum right now as they lock up, looking for who's a little bit superior. It seems to be Edge right now. He's going for another suplex here, and he hits it. Edge then takes out Corey Mills down on the ground. Edge off the ropes, delivering a boot to his face. Turnabout's fair play. Mills hit him with a knee to the face. Edge hits him with a boot. Which one's going to damage him more? I'm going to have to wager the boot's going to hurt a lot more than the knee. Mills has also had some run-ins with a couple other superstars, including the NWL Champion at the time, Sting. Didn't fare too well in those encounters, but it's all about learning. It's all about gaining some experience. That's what he did in that encounter a couple times with Sting, so looking very impressive in this match with Edge right now, which is a important thing. Always gotta show your best foot especially when you're at a CPV and especially when you're at WrestleMania, guys. Oh, nice kick there. Right on the button to Edge. Now goes for the pin off the super kick. Just gets a 1 count, though. This is WrestleMania. Both of these guys looking to gain wins on the grandest stage of them all. It's probably one of the biggest nights in sports entertainment, one of the biggest CPVs. Why would you not want to try and get a victory here? Have your name etched in history at winning at a WrestleMania. That always looks pretty good on a resume. Is Edge able to reverse? Gets down off the turnbuckle though, because Corey Mills was going to otherwise force him down. Now Edge going for a submission. Corey Mills is actually in trouble here. Can he break out of it? He does. Very tough submission there. Looked like Edge might be able to have squeaked out a victory. Maybe a little bit more beaten up and he can go back to that thing. Mills looked like that might have been his weakness. Might be the opening that Edge needs in this match here. Low kick to the gut. Levels Edge right there. Two of them duking it out back and forth here. Fun match so far. All of the matches so far here at WrestleMania have been fun. It's always great to see what other special ones we can put on for you as a huge spine buster by Corey Mills to Edge. Mills could be looking for a possible victory here against the Rated R superstar. Could be gearing up for one here. Kick to the gut and a nice neck breaker there. Edge is in trouble as Corey Mills now is saying that he is done. Edge, don't turn around. You're not going to like it when you do. Instead, Corey Mills surfs up. Hits Edge with his finisher. Goes for the pin. Ref 1, 2, 3. Corey Mills gets a huge victory in this one. Unbelievable match by these two. Didn't really have a story going into this thing. Didn't really have any hype at all, but they still gave it everything they had. Edge looked very impressive, but just not good enough as Corey Mills was able to come away with the victory, being the veteran and making a name for himself at his very first WrestleMania. Oh no, 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 and now it looks like Corey Mills is not done. Corey Mills just got the victory on Edge here at WrestleMania, and he is making a statement on top of it. I guess it's not enough to just get the win. He's got to make a statement as well. Edge is in bad shape right now, but wait, that's Christian! That's Christian! That's Edge's good friend and tag team partner, Christian! Oh my God! So an amazing turn of events there, ladies and gentlemen, as Corey Mills was able to beat Edge in this exhibition match, and then afterwards decided to keep going at him. He had already won, decided that he was going to make a point, but the only point to be made was the debut of Christian here in the NWL, coming to the save of his good friend Edge. A great moment there, as this could be the dawning of ENC here in the NWL. We're just gonna have to wait and see if this is a one-time thing or maybe this is permanent. Talking about tag teams like ENC, it is time for the NWL Tag Team Championships to be on the line. It is going to be a great match here, ladies and gentlemen, as two Goliath teams will be duking it out. First off, the challengers, Evolutions, Randy Orton and Triple H are going up against the champions, the Devil and Batista. These guys have been at each other's throat over the past couple weeks, and in fact, Batista and Randy Orton have been at it for the past couple months. Something's gotta give between these guys, and with these heavyweights in the ring, it just might be the ring. Tag team action is coming up right now. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The NWL Tag Team Championships are on the line in this one as Evolution's Randy Orton and Triple H take on the champions, the Devil and Batista. This is going to be a fun, hard-hitting, heavyweight battle between these two teams. There's some bad blood between different members here. There is a lot of animosity, and they are going to tear this place and the ring apart. And we're going to be lucky if we're going to be able to have our main event after this, because these guys might just collapse the ring with the hard-hitting power that they've got behind every single slam, punch, and maneuver in their arsenal. As you can see, Randy Orton tagging in Triple H to get this tag team match started here with the tags. Triple H delivering a beautiful clothesline in the corner to the Animal Batista. And he is duking it out with him. We just saw these two go head-to-head this past Wednesday on the NWL. Fun match to start us off that night, and it was amazing to see them here taking each other on. Triple H, Batista, and Randy Orton were a part of the original Evolution group in the WWE. And in fact, Batista and Orton formed that at the beginning of last season. They challenged for the titles a couple times but were unsuccessful. Orton eventually teamed up with Edge and formed Rated RKO, which led Batista to eventually come together with the Devil after numerous attacks by the Chosen Ones individually. Since then, Rated RKO and the Devil and Batista have been at the top of the tag team division here in the NWL. Batista eventually went after Randy Orton, and Rated RKO, upset that Orton left him as a tag team. They chose Edge over him. They took out Edge eventually, won the titles back, and have held on to them since then, and are looking to do that here tonight as well. It's the Devil now coming in to try and take some aggression out on the game in this one. The Devil was the first man that Triple H faced here in the NWL at the beginning of the month. Edge challenged, or I should say Orton challenged the Devil to a match with his partner. Everyone thought at that time it was Edge, but it turned out to be Triple H, who debuted here in the NWL. Teamed up with Orton to form Evolution again, without Batista, of course. Now they are looking for their first tag team titles together. This would be, of course, Orton's third tag team championship, Triple H's first. As you can see, it's already hard-hitting action in this match so far. Randy Orton coming in off the tag by Triple H and goes right after the Devil. Able to stay at least one step ahead of him right now, which is a good strategy. You don't want to let the Devil gain too much control or momentum in the match. He's a very hard-hitting individual who lets his actions speak louder than any words ever could. If you get caught by the Devil and slammed down the ground, you're going to be hurting for weeks. Weeks you're going to be hurting for. As you can see, a clothesline by the Devil to Randy Orton, like being run over by a freight train, but he retaliates with a nice uppercut and then a stomp right to the face of the down Devil. That's the key. If you can keep him down, if you can keep him grounded, you have a good chance in this one. Samoan drop, plants him down onto the ground once again, and then stomps by Randy Orton. That's how you do it. Yeah, keep the big man down. Not allow him to use his size and his strength to his advantage. Orton throwing him into the corner turnbuckle, but the Devil ducks under, runs over to his corner, and it's a double tag in. Triple H and Batista in for their teams, and Batista come flying in, taking out Triple H, jumping on him and just pounding away his face. Slams him down onto the mat and continues the punishment in this one. Devil and Batista, in their second reign as tag team champions, have been the most dominant team here in the NWL recently. Everyone that goes up against them seems to get cut down almost instantly. Again, they won them back by being Randy Orton and Spider-Man, who was taking the place for the injured Edge at the time. Of course, that is going to be a little bit of a mismatch. They were able to retain the titles then at Night of Champions when they were on the line against the Chosen Ones, Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler. However, now they have to much harder task of trying to beat Evolution for the titles. They are not the same as Orton and Spider-Man. They're not the same as the Chosen Ones. No, no, no. They are experienced ring veterans that know what they're doing and know how to get it done in the ring. Although so does Batista, as you can see right now, taking it to Triple H in this one. Tags in the Devil. Triple H, so not intimidated by him at all. Back body drop there. And now we'll tag in the Viper, Randy Orton, looking to inflict a little bit of his own punishment to the Devil. His former tag team partner Edge did that about 2 weeks ago. Was able to beat the Devil in singles competition. Took 3 spears from the top rope to do it, but in the end it got done. You gotta give him credit for his perseverance in that match. Not quitting, not stopping. Continuing to bring the fight to the Devil like they are right now. Comes running in and instead gets caught with a power slam by Randy Orton. Classic Orton doing what he does best, and that's outthinking his opponents right now. That's what you do with a big bruiser. You gotta try and outthink him. You're not gonna outmuscle him. You're not gonna outpower him. You just gotta try and stay one step ahead of him. There you go. Knock him off his feet. He loses his leverage. He loses his base. He loses a lot of momentum. And now Orton focusing attention on Batista. Second rope DDT. Now float over DDT to the Devil. And Randy Orton is fired up right now. Randy Orton could be going to the place that only Orton knows about. The one where he hears the voices telling him what to do. They obviously told him to tag in his partner Triple H, who is now keeping the Devil in their corner, at least momentarily. It's a high knee allows the Devil to get back to his corner and tag in Batista. Needed that tag in right there. Devil's a little bit worn down right now in this match, so you need a fresh body in, and that's what the Animal is. Looking to try and take control of the match now against Game Triple H. Two of them fighting in the turnbuckle right now, deciding who gains control. Batista does. Tags in the Devil, who delivers a clothesline into the corner. Now picking up and dropping Triple H right onto his face there. Very innovative face buster, if I do say so. Don't see many people doing that, but you don't see many people with the size and strength of the Devil to make it effective, so that's probably why. Now Triple H going with punches and knees to the gut of the Animal, who now will go after the gut of Triple H. Abdominal stretch that Triple H is able to get out of. Two of them going right back at each other. They're able to reverse and get away from everything each other throws at them. They know each other so well. The Animal now going for a bear hug, but he is able to get out of it. Triple H now tagging in Randy Orton, get a little bit of a fresher body in there. These guys have the rivalry, man. Batista took out Edge, Orton's partner. Orton didn't forget that. Lost the titles because of Batista. He wants a little bit of payback, always in the mood for payback. He's the Viper after all. He will slowly but surely dissect you piece by piece. He's that kind of wrestler. Not flashy, not extremely powerful with his punches and everything, not like the rest of them in this match. But he's more than willing to play mind games and figure out ways to beat you otherwise. Batista with a nice chop there to the chest of Randy Orton thanks to the Devil holding him down. Good assistance by the tag team champions. Fundamental tag team wrestling right there as Orton goes right back at Batista. Not done with him yet as he delivers a nice neck breaker. Again, this match is for the NWL Tag Team Championships. The Devil and Batista, current champions. That man who delivered the backbreaker, Randy Orton, and his partner, Triple H, challenging for them. Looking to win them together for the first time here at WrestleMania. We've already had one title change. Steve Smooth winning the Intercontinental Championship against Agent Smith. Could we have another one here? It's looking that way right now. Evolution doing a good job as a tag team, beating up the champs so far. But never count Batista and the Devil out of a match. They're always still capable of making a comeback. As the Devil enters the match, Triple H now going to work against him. Ooh, nice knee right to the face, and the Devil is on his woozy feet, getting set up. Triple H hits a pedigree. Pedigree by Triple H to the Devil. Goes for the pin. 2, and Batista comes in to break it up. The Animal Batista breaking up the pinning attempt by Triple H. Nice job by Batista helping out his partner, saving the match here. Neckbreaker by the Devil. Neckbreaker by the Devil now off the ropes. Big boot to the seated Triple H. After Batista's interference now, the tag team champions have gotten revitalized here. As a beautiful Samoan drop by the Devil goes, tags in Batista. He wants to finish this one. Batista wants to finish this one, and he just might against Triple H. Not looking too good right now for Triple H and Randy Orton. Although that's a smart move. Triple H tagging in Orton. Goes, hits the float over DDT. Float over DDT to the Animal. And now the Viper is coiled. The Viper's ready to strike in this one and hits the RKO. RKO by Randy Orton. Goes for the pin on Batista, on his rival, and he gets it. Randy Orton gets the victory for his team. Congratulations to Randy Orton and Triple H. They have pinned the tag team champions. They are your new NWL tag team champions. It has to feel so good for Randy Orton to finally get some revenge on Batista, to finally win that title back, and Triple H winning his first title here. Congratulations to Evolution. So another amazing championship match here at WrestleMania, and another championship turnover as Evolution's Randy Orton and Triple H are able to defeat the champions, the Devil and Batista, winning the title for the first time for Triple H and the third for Randy Orton now. Congratulations to them, but the Devil and Batista, no doubt they will waste little time in trying to regain those titles. They're not ones for just sitting back and not taking any action. They will go right back at Evolution. And if it's anything like this match, I'm looking forward to it. Well, guys, that means we have come to the end of the night and our main event of the night. The NWL Championship is on the line, the greatest prize here, as we have two of our greatest superstars competing for it. This year's Royal Rumble winner, Carnage, is getting his shot at the NWL Champion Vincent Andolini. These two have been at each other's throats recently. This all went down when Andolini cashed in on Carnage at Extreme Rules, won the title, and he hasn't looked back since then. Carnage, on the other hand, has not been able to move on since then. It is the clash of two titans in this one, as something's gotta give, someone's gotta win. Championship match coming up right now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It is the main event of WrestleMania this year. The demented creature, the Royal Rumble winner this year, Carnage, versus the current NWL Champion Vincent Andolini. It is gonna be a good one between these guys. A great way to end the show and the season. They're gonna tear the place apart. They're gonna tear each other apart. And I have a feeling everyone in the crowd right now and everyone watching at home right now is gonna be loving every minute of it, as Carnage going for a quick pin there on Andolini. However, he didn't even get a 1 count that time. These guys have been feuding on and off over the past couple months now. You know, at the beginning of the year, they were kind of a rough tag team, I guess you would say. You know, they would many times team up with each other to take on a common enemy, a common foe, common rivals. But, you know, that all changed at Extreme Rules this year. At Extreme Rules, Carnage went through hell against Sting inside a steel cage for the title. Won it. Looked to continue a lengthy reign as the champion in his second time. However, that all changed when Vincent Andolini, Mr. Money in the Bank, cashed in on a vulnerable Carnage. He went through hell. He was tired. He was beaten down. That's the perfect time to strike. And Andolini did strike. He successfully cashed in his briefcase, won the championship for the 2nd year in a row. And since then, Carnage has been after him. Carnage has been out for blood. Carnage is always in a bad mood anyway. Andolini just made it worse, though. At the Royal Rumble, Carnage was unsuccessful at winning the championship. He entered the Royal Rumble match, and he won that instead, which sets up this battle again here at WrestleMania. One more chance for Carnage, one more defense for Andolini. It is going to be a great match between them, as Carnage throwing it all out there right now. Why not? This is for the title. This is the season finale. Might as well do anything and everything in your power to try to win this match. Even if it means, like Carnage did there, he crashes and burns. Do you think he cares? Do you think that matters to him at this point? I don't think so. Ref is up to 5. Andolini gets back in the ring. He really shouldn't care. I mean, title can't change on a count out or disqualification. He should just stay on the outside and let Carnage get counted out. Or let himself get counted out, for that matter. Carnage out there, kind of rethinking things as he takes Andolini now, throws it into the announce table here. Oh, come on, come on, no. Oh, right on our announce table. That's cool. I love having a up close and personal interaction with these guys out here. It's always fun. Because now they're coming around the announce table here. How's it going, guys? You know, you could get back into the ring as Andolini holding his leg there. I think the Hurricanrana by Carnage. I think Andolini might have knocked his leg on the announce table here. And this thing is partly wood, partly metal. Like, the corners are metal to keep the whole thing intact. So we're gonna have to watch for the rest of this match if Andolini is maybe favoring that leg or something, because that did not look good. That did not look good at all. And Carnage might be looking to take advantage of it, tried to try him up in the tree of woe there. But Andolini was able to get out of it relatively quickly. Goes right back on the offensive with a drop kick to the back of Carnage, so maybe things aren't as bad as they look. Now Andolini flying in with a forearm straight to the creature in the corner and duking it out with him now with punches and kicks galore. Vincent Andolini is not afraid to get into a fight with the best of them. Willing to throw punches, although that's not really his style. He's more of the cunning, logical-based person. Likes to plan out his moves, plan out his game plan. Meanwhile, Carnage, he just likes to play with his food. He doesn't care one bit. He will just continuously dissect you piece by piece until he's had enough, and he'll make the cover and the pin. That's what he does. Andolini is one of the few people who have actually pinned Carnage in a match, so he should be feeling pretty good about that. You know, he cashed in, which wasn't a real match. You know, he was already tired, already beaten down. Really didn't count too much for anything. Oh, but beautiful move there by Carnage, taking out Vincent Andolini. That's one way to do it. Go high, flying off the springboard. Carnage isn't afraid to put his body on the line to hurt his opponent's body. As I was saying, though, Andolini did successfully retain the title at the Royal Rumble against Carnage in a very good match between them. Got a clean pinfall victory, and he's looking for another one right here. Carnage in trouble, but kicks out before even a 1 count. He does not look tired at all right now in this match. Vincent Andolini starting to show the signs of the war that they have been waging inside that ring. Starting to hold at his head a little bit. Gotten beaten up a couple too many times with punches, kicks, and hurricanranas, I think, right now. Carnage, though, in trouble is Vincent Andolini. Backbreaker over his shoulder. Trying to take out Carnage. Picking him up again. A second one over his shoulder and tosses him to the ground. Oh no, is he going for, he's going for a third one. Vincent Andolini, the trifecta there with the backbreakers over the shoulder. And then picks him up and puts him down. The champion now is starting to gain a little bit of a momentum in this match. Trying to turn things around against Carnage, trying to build off of what he's got here, going for an abdominal stretch now. Carnage could be in trouble, but he's able to power out of it and takes out Andolini. Back and forth match by these competitors. Carnage had control at the beginning. Andolini's kind of taking back control right now until Carnage here getting back up and going back at it. Throws his opponent into the corner turnbuckle, lifts him up on top now. Punch to the face, and now, oh no, this is not good. This is not good. This is dangerous territory for both men. Carnage doesn't care. Andolini, though, is going to take the brunt of that one. And now Carnage off the ropes, crashes and burns. Andolini saw that one coming, wisely rolled out of the way. Saved himself while doing that. Oh, no, no, no. That time he couldn't. First time he got out of the way. Second time, not so lucky. Carnage back in control of this match now. Andolini needs to find a way. He needs to dig deep and try to stop. A tilt-a-whirl DDT won't allow that right now as Carnage is in complete control of this match, looking to try and win his third NWL Championship against Andolini as a sunset flip might get him close to doing that. Andolini wisely rolls out of the ring, but he gets right back in. What are you doing? What are you doing? You should have stayed out there, gotten a plan, gained some momentum, done something. Instead, he walks right back into a pedigree by Carnage. A pedigree by Carnage going to the top rope. Here it is, Swanton Bomb. Carnage looking to finish this match, looking to become the champion. He does. He does. Carnage is your new NWL champion. Amazing. Amazing match between those guys. Carnage gaining control, then Andolini, then Carnage regaining and keeping control to the end. A pedigree swanton combo ends this match and gives Carnage his third reign as NWL champion. So, ladies and gentlemen, that will be wrapping up this season of the NWL. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed WrestleMania here tonight. It was a great, great night of action. Every championship changed hands. Congratulations to Steve Smooth, Evolution, and Carnage for capturing the gold. They will now be holding it going into the off-season. We are looking forward to next season when they get to begin their reigns as the champions. No doubt that the former champions will have something to say about it coming up here, but we're just going to have to wait for that. Also, congratulations to everyone else on the card tonight. Great matches all around. Can't say enough about our talent. Some of the best in the business. Well, guys, if you enjoyed this episode or this entire season, please go ahead and leave a like, as well as any comments you may have about this episode or this season. Tell me what you liked, tell me what you didn't. Can take into consideration for next season. So far, it's looking like it will probably start about March 2nd-ish or so of 2016. That's the estimated date that we are looking at for our very first episode of Season 3. Hope that you guys can come back for that. Otherwise, guys, I'm KJ, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.